Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes and welcome to part 3 in our series on understanding major chords on the guitar. Today we're going to look at the major chord shape built from the 6th string on the guitar. In part 1 we looked at major chords when the root note was on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd strings. In part 2 we looked at the root note for the chord shape being on the 4th and the 5th string. Finally today we're getting down to the low E string. Now perhaps the biggest sounding major chord you can play on any guitar is first position E major. It's a big fat sounding chord because it is the lowest major chord we can play. It has as its root note the lowest string on the guitar, the 6th string, low E. Now if we look at that chord shape and want to move it up the neck, what we do is we keep the integrity of the shape where we've got B, E and G sharp being the fingered notes, but we have to free up our index finger. So we do the same shape like I'm showing on the neck now, but we change the fingers. So it's our second finger playing the G sharp on the 3rd string. It's our little finger playing the E on the D string, and it's our 3rd finger playing the B. What that lets us do now is take this chord for a walk up the guitar. Now, when you first start learning a guitar, one of the biggest nervous moments is when someone mentions bar chords. This is what they call a bar chord here, because our index finger is barring the 6 strings, even though it only needs to bar 3 of them, the 3 that our other fingers haven't closed. The way to do it is you just put your index finger, stretch it up as if it was a movable nut on the guitar. So E chord becomes F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. And depending on how big your fingers are and how large your hand is and what the spacing is on the frets, that can be quite hard to play up in that extreme high range of the guitar. I've got to say that whilst that's an incredibly common bar chord on the guitar, that shape, it's my least favourite sound for a major chord. I love the big open sound of an E chord, but once you close all those strings, to me it always sounds quite subdued, and it's definitely not my favourite sound. There's no mixture between open strings and closed strings. Many songs, famous songs, have been written that just use that shape. Otis Redding's "Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, waiting for the tide to roll my way." It's just this constant thing of moving that shape up and down. So that rounds out our brief look at major chord shapes on the guitar. There are many other ways to play major chords, but what I've tried to do in this short series is give you the foundation shapes that every guitarist should know, and the theory behind working out where that shape fits on the guitar neck to play any of the 12 major chords that we must be able to play. Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes. I really hope you enjoyed today's music instruction video. If you did, then you've joined the millions of viewers who have benefited from content on my free music education YouTube channel. Can I ask you to consider 2 things, please? If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated every time new content is made available. Secondly, if you are in a position to do so, please consider making a donation towards the ongoing costs of producing these videos. It's safe and easy to do so. It's done via PayPal. There's a Make a Donation link on the home page of this channel under Home About. And there's also a donation link in the text for every video. Rest assured that any and all monies received will be reinvested in making this channel the best, most informative, content-rich music education channel of its kind anywhere on the internet. Thank you and bye for now.